Hey nerds, Gleemax here. Commander Legends is bringing us some amazing new stuff. New commanders, a new Kangi, and good white cards. Commander Legends also includes some amazing reprints. Here's my top 5 reprints from Commander Legends. An honorable mention goes out to Mana Confluence. It's a land that has tap, pay 1 life, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. It is absolutely fantastic in multicolor decks. Honestly, Mana Confluence would have been much higher on the list, but it's only being offered as a buy a box promo and is not actually being reprinted in the set. It is being reprinted with new art, which is absolutely fantastic, but as it's not in the actual set, it can only get an honorable mention. First up, Mana Drain. For blue, you may counter target spell, and at the beginning of your next main phase, add an amount of mana to your mana pool equal to that spell's converted mana cost. For instance, if you counter a Rampaging Baloth, which has a converted mana cost of 6, on your next turn, you will add 6 colorless mana to your mana pool. Obviously, Mana Drain is an amazing card. It was originally printed in Legends and thus has a very high price. It's not on the reserve list though. We first saw this reprinted back in Iconic Masters, and seeing it here again gives me hopes that more people will have access to the card. It is a strict upgrade to Counterspell, and is amazing for control decks, as it often allows you to cast a game-winning X spell like Torment of Hellfire or Debt to Deathless to close out the game. Honestly, not a lot to say here. It's an expensive, powerful card, and is probably going to be the chase mythic of the set. Mana Drain is number 5. At number 4, Rings of Brighthearth. For 3 mana, you get an artifact with whenever you activate an ability. If it isn't a mana ability, you may pay 2. If you do, you copy that ability, and you may choose new targets for the copy. Just quickly, activated abilities are on permanents and have a cost, be it tapping the permanent, paying mana, activating a planeswalker ability. You'll know it's an activated ability because it will have a colon separating the cost on the left and the effect on the right. Mana abilities can't be copied. Mana abilities are any non-loyalty ability that doesn't target and makes mana. With that being said, this card is a staple for a lot of decks for getting multiple uses out of their general's abilities. For example, Memnarch. Memnarch allows you to copy either one of his abilities to make additional permanent artifacts and to steal those artifacts from your opponents for a single activation. Famously, this card goes infinite with Basalt Monolith, copying the untap ability and generating infinite mana. It's a powerful card. It was originally printed in Lorwyn, and because of its lack of reprints, it really crept up in price. This printing is going to bring it down in price to make it very accessible. It's a powerful card. It's reprinted at rare, and it's number 4. At number 3, we have Staff of Domination. For 3 mana, you get an artifact, and you can pay 1, untap Staff of Domination, pay 2, tap it, you gain a life, pay 3, tap it, untap target creature, pay 4, tap it, tap target creature, pay 5, tap, draw a card. The most recent reprinting for this thing was an awesome looking Kaladesh invention. However, that really did not do anything to increase the availability of the card. Before that, it was printed in 5th Dan, Mirrodin Block's Red-Headed Stepchild. The card is abusable in any deck looking to generate infinite mana, like Gave, Guru of Spores, or Thrasios, allowing you to infinitely use those creatures' abilities. With infinite mana, this thing gives you infinite life and allows you to draw your entire deck. Honestly, if you can't win with infinite life, infinite colorless mana, and your entire deck in your hand, that's unfortunate. Some groups really don't like infinite combos. You have to be careful about that. It's one of those cards that is famously known for infinite combos and being an outlet for infinite colorless mana, so you have to be wary of that. I just wish it got a new art. At number 2, we have Vampric Tutor. For a single black, at instant speed, allows you to search your library for a card, then shuffle your library and put that card on top of it. You lose 2 life. Just before that, look at this art. It's so cool. What can I say? For a single black mana, you put the best card in your deck on top of your deck. You'll play this at the end of your opponent's turn, you'll find the combo piece you need, or the answer you need, and win the game. It's a staple tutor. In a singleton format, this thing is essentially an additional copy of any card in your deck. The last reprint for this was in Eternal Masters, and it's still very expensive. It's great. If you're in black, it's hard to justify not running this card. It's going to be cheaper after the reprint. It is a fantastic number 2. Lastly, 3 visits. 1 in the green, search your library for a forest card and put that card onto the battlefield. Then shuffle your library. Notably, it is a forest that you can grab, even dual type forests like Stomping Grounds. You could even play an Elvish Mystic on the back of this. It's actually quite good. But that's not the reason this card was $228 the week of September 7th. Yeah, this thing is entirely driven by Commander. This was originally printed in Portal 3 Kingdoms. It had never seen a reprint after that. It is an insanely overcosted card. Portal 3 Kingdoms was a limited print run set with a very small English printing, adding to the scarcity of the card. It isn't uncommon in the set. It also has the zoomed in art treatment thing for those who are interested. But the main point is, this is an over $200 card that was reprinted at uncommon and will be widely available for all the decks that need it. If you're running a Rampant Growth effect, if you are running a Nature's Lore effect, this is essentially another copy or an upgrade to those cards, and you're going to want to run it. Pick up several. You will use them. And that is why it is my number 1 pick for reprints in Commander Legends. That's it for my Commander's Legends top 5 reprints. What reprints are you excited by, and what did you want to get reprinted instead? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks, nerds.